This video is to show you how to perform an upload for an inventory adjustment for a specific location when using CloudExtend Excel for NetSuite. Before we demonstrate the use case, we will need to know what fields are required when uploading inventory adjustments for a location. Let's start by editing the template that we have created for demo purposes. When we build an inventory adjustment template, we will need to add tran ID, which references the inventory adjustment number, tran date referencing the date field, account is the adjusted account field, and at the inventory level, we have the item, location, and adjust quantity by field. These fields are the bare minimum on required fields when creating an inventory adjustment record. You can add more standard and custom fields based off of your NetSuite account. Now that we have a better understanding of what fields we will need to create an inventory adjustment record, let's start by adding an account for the adjustment. For account, I'm going to add 5090 for inventory variance, and I'm going to be repeating it throughout the rows. And the reason why I'm repeating it throughout the rows is to match the number of items that I'm going to make for this adjustment. For items, I already have a list for the demo, so I'm going to copy and paste it into the item column. For location, I'm going to add San Mateo and repeat it throughout the rows. For adjusted quantity by, I'm going to add 100 for each of the items in this location. Once we have all the fields filled out, we're going to go down to the Update button and select Upsert All Records. In just a moment, you're going to see the internal ID show up in column B. So now that the internal ID showed up, we can return the data for the tran ID and the tran date by using the Refresh button. Let's go down to Refresh and select the Refresh All button. As you can see, the tran ID and tran date returned, so let's copy the tran ID and search for it inside of NetSuite. So once we're in NetSuite, we're going to paste the tran ID there in the global search and select the inventory adjustment. So once we have selected inventory adjustment, it will show us that the upload for the inventory adjustment was successful. In the header level, you can see the tran ID, tran date, and adjusted account fields were uploaded successfully. And if you scroll down to the inventory adjustment level, you can see that the item, location, and adjusted quantity by field has been uploaded successfully. Thank you for watching this video on how to upload inventory adjustment records when using CloudExtend.